Okay, my name is Renata Landskind, also known as Renata Landskind-Ricaforte, because my partner in the business is also my husband. I'm an attorney practicing in the areas of estate planning, elder law, probate, and administration of estate litigation. Our office is located in Brooklyn, in the Bay Ridge area of Brooklyn at 269 86th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11209. So I was actually born in the Ukraine. My family came to the States in 1978. I was 3 years old, so I was very small. So essentially, I'm Ukrainian American, or Russo American, if you want to call it. But I still speak the language. I don't speak Ukrainian. I speak Russian because at the time that we came, it was the former USSR. When we came to the States, we moved into the Manhattan Beach area of Brooklyn. I've lived all over the city. I've lived in Queens and Staten Island, a little bit Manhattan and so on. And now, we're in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, where close to our office and close to our family. That was the only thing I ever wanted to do. I was in 4th grade and I said I was going to be a lawyer, and I just did it. There was no alternative. It was just, you finish high school to go to college, you finish college to go to law school, you finish law school, and at that point, I didn't know what I was going to do. So I actually just happened to fall into this area of practice when I was in law school. I got an internship working for the counsel to the public administrator of Kings County, who is appointed by the Kings County surrogate as the attorney for estates of people who die without wills. And I found that, I really like this area of the law because you're dealing with people, you're dealing with families, and you ultimately end up helping them. And they really, really appreciate it in a very, very difficult time. Because when people come to you for estate planning, they're dealing with a lot of difficult issues, with getting older, with becoming ill, with losing a parent, with losing a child. And the estate planning part of it comes second to understanding the emotion that goes behind it. And I think that's what a good estate planner is understanding what's behind the emotion, and to come up with a plan for the individual person that's really hurting most times. I learn a lot from my clients. I know they learn a lot from me, but I learn a lot from my clients. And when I have a client that comes in, and a lot of times when they come in through the estate planning process, we have to know what their assets are, what their problems are, things that they keep secret from a lot of people, and it's not comfortable sharing. And then once we build a relationship and once we start talking and I get that comfort from them and the ease to start to talk to me and to start to trust me, because they realize, like yesterday I had a client said, you really do know what you're doing. You really know what you're saying. And then they start to get comfortable. And what I get out of it is essentially easing their burden and finding avenues and ways to help them and to just put them at ease. Again, I don't think I'm special. I just think I'm good at what I do. And I think that my service depends on each individual person. I like to hear people's stories. I like to hear their concerns, their, fears, and also their angers at certain things. And what defines me is that it's not a one plan for all. It has to be very specific to the individual. And I start to care for some of my clients, That's what I think defines me, is I want to get to know the person. I want to get to know the families, and I want to build a relationship with them. Our team is absolutely amazing. Everyone that works for us is just very knowledgeable, has a great amount of experience, and I think feels about people the way I do. Sometimes our legal assistants will just chat with our clients, and maybe they're chatting a little too long because everybody has a job to do, but, they really enjoy the people that they work with.